All right, we got back into the action for the game number 2 of 37th Sharjah Ramadan Cup presented by Conmix, where we are here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, the home of cricket here in UAE, with two teams battling up against each other. It is MacWise Titans and taking on Alif Pharma, the famous side. The match will begin very shortly. Well, there you go. That's the playing 11 for both the sides, where we've got for UAE Alif Pharma, Hamad Ahmed Khan, Aryan Lakra, Basit Gowri, Junaid Khan Afridi, Khalid Shah, Mohammad Ali Safir, Tariq Shahid Shabir, Sayyid Rahman, Tahir Zaman, Usaid Amin. And for as Mecwise Titans, we've got Rahul Bhatia, the left arm tweaker, Aditya Serna, Arslan Ahmed, Deepak, Gokul Merat, Isiro D'Souza, Jash Gianani, Madhav Manoj Nair, Punya Bhatia, Ronak Waswani, and Zain completes the 11 for Mecwise Titans. And we've got the game in our hands. The openers are making their way into the middle. And it is Alif Pharma who's going to bat first after winning the toss. And they'll be looking to post a score, a handy score it should be, because the later it will get, the dew will settle. So they need to score somewhere about then 180, I reckon. That would be a good total for them to defend. Nadeem Anjum officiating this game alongside with Asif Billah, the two senior umpires here at the region. Looks like Hamad will be taking the first ball along with the stylish left-hander Khalid Shah. He's got a name for himself, presented UAE at the highest level. If you have a great knock serve under his name in Super 8. There you go, first ball, Arslan. Very elegantly played. But a dot ball it is. Khalid Shah on his 4 deliveries that he's faced so far. Haven't faced many of the deliveries, whereas Uzaid Amin has faced 7 deliveries. Scored 9. Ooh, tries to hit that one hard. Yeah, not a bad over either. 19 for 1 at the end of 3. Drop and run. Quick running. And they'll be running again for the overthrow. No. Sent back by Khalid Shah. He want to deal himself. He tries to cut that one. Just took the inner part of the wood. We're off to a single. Josh Gayanani. Oh, that is gone up and beautiful connection, super timing and placement that has traveled all the way for a maximum. Pure class from Asaid. Look at the timing behind that. Great, great batting that is. Yeah, wonderful strike, really. Nothing for the bowler. It wasn't a bad delivery either. He just made a room outside off a little bit. Ripped off the pads, big shout. Asif Billah is unmoved. Yeah, with the firm hands. To the other end now. He's trying to cut that one. It's too close to cut. 4 overs got 27 for 1. 28 for 1 after 4. And it did straight to that signboard probably. Played it down the ground beautifully. I say this timing, he's timing it beautifully. Look at the connection. All he had to do is give it a direction. He's made sure that he's place it as straight as possible to get 4 runs. And he's immediately put Arslan Ahmed on pressure with that boundary on a very first delivery. Played with soft hands and straight to the fielder. A dot ball here. They need to calm themselves a little bit. What a cracking shot that is. Just made a room outside off and with a very good looking shot that fused towards the extra cover region for 4. A little bit of a better sense prevailed from Zaid. He's got a boundary and now he's played with soft hand and got to the other end. So it's a good batting overall once you get a boundary. That's what the coaches say. Try to get to the other end. So he's showing the better side of his batting. And with the other end, it's Khalid Shah who's just struck 1 boundary so far, but he's faced only 7 number of deliveries, so that might frustrate him as well. Rattled! Knocked him over! Gone, tries to play across the line, missed it completely, and Arslan Ahmed has got the better of him. Not really convincing from Khalid Shah. Not moving his feet a lot. And tries to play across the line to the delivery that was aimed to the stumps. Have a look at this one. Yeah, pitched on that blind spot where he's outside leg, but that has rattled into the stumps and the furniture has been disturbed, and Khalid Shah has walked out, scoring 6 of 8. Yeah, he's tried to go a little bit onto that back foot, probably try to camp deep in his crease a little bit, but playing across the line wasn't a good idea there. Junaid Khan Afridi. Quick running and a single taken. Gokul Millet has been given a go for the first time onto that last over of the power play. Flying over flat and 6 runs. Usaid Hamid is unstoppable for now. He moves to 32 of just 16 deliveries. Hammered that one, absolutely brilliant. That played to the leg side. 1 run. Well, that's missed. A dropped. Should have been taken. Opportunity goes down. End of power play. It's 48 for 2. driven towards the offside, and that will hit the boundary. First boundary for Junaid Khan Afridi. It was a plenty of width offered outside off by Rahul Bhatia. And that boundary brings 50 for Alif Pharma. It's already 6 runs of first 3 deliveries of Bhatia. Well, a bit of a trouble. I think keeper have probably missed that. But I think we'll check upstairs. Yeah, he was clearly out here. Oh, no way. Yeah, the ball wasn't in his gloves for sure. Seven overs gone, 55 for 2, Alif Pharma. Josh Gianani has been reintroduced into the attack. Probably now for him, he'll be looking to pick up a wicket because Bhatia was hoping to pick up a wicket. But he's gone for runs and then provide that breakthrough. They're looking for one. These left armers, a lot of expectations are there to bring that wicket, but missed out on a couple of occasions where keeper couldn't really stop them, where they were caught off guard outside the popping crease. Well, he tried to follow him, but he swept it away well, and that would go for 4 runs. And this boundary will bring Usaid Amin into 40s. Good thinking. He's made sure the bowler bowls onto his pads. Played with soft hands. They should be looking for two. No. Quick fielding in the deep has just definitely saved a run. Easy single will be taken. Quick running, and that brings the over number 8 to an end. 65 for 2. Just glided towards the third, and third is up, and that will bring 4 runs. Smart batting from Junaid Afridi. Yeah, just waited for the ball to come closer to him, and open the face of the blade to get 4 runs. He played it with straight bat, and fielder does well to cut it down from the boundary line, and then at least gather a run here. There was a bit of a width outside off, single. Yeah, that was quickly taken single. 2 full there. drop and run. Worked on the leg side. Again a single, and that will conclude the over as well. They're going well. It's 74 for 2 at the end of 9. Well, our first delivery from Waswani. Not a bad one. I played it late, but straight to the fielder. You're finally getting a single there. Good tight bowling from Raunak Waswani. Cut away nicely and superbly, but this is a great over from Ronak under pressure. And given only 4 runs in that over, 10 overs gone. It's halfway through, 77 for 2. Well, just back into the attack with a different end now. A bit of uppish. And in the gap as well, but great work in the outfield. And right now dealing in singles. Probably they will try to stretch the game and keep wickets in hand just before they bring those old shots. Smart move there from Josh. So the batter trying to make a room. Didn't offer them much width outside off. Or didn't go for the stumps as well. Meanwhile, Zaid, just a couple of runs shy of his half century. And it's been a very, very fine knock so far. Wide. I think there will be single only, and he moves to 49, and the partnership is worth of 47 now. So they both have built a partnership here. It's just brewing up. It's much needed partnership here, and they'll be looking in the end at least to get to that 190, 200. For that, they need to build one run, and Junaid will keep the strike. 11 gone, 85 for 2. It is straight, and that is again a single. And that single will bring that man on strike who's batting well on 49, Zaid Amin. It's only one run to get to the half century. The moment he arrived in the wicket, he's been scoring runs. He goes up. He goes over. He goes out of the park to bring that 50. What a strike. Beautiful six over the covers. With a sweet connection. That sound must have heard outside Sharjah as well. Great knock. And it's going on. Wonderful exhibition of batting. Zaid Amin scores 55 of just 31 balls. Well, 127 innings and his highest is 111. But this, look at the average of 40 runs. That's a massive average. And the partnership is also exactly 55 runs, where the contribution from Zaid Amin has been 29 runs and 25 runs contribution of Junaid Khan Afridi. So nice little partnership going on right now, but they'll be looking to make it a bigger one. At least a 100-run partnership will take them to the better place. I think one thing is for sure, their calling has been very clear. If it's yes, it's yes. If it's no, it's no. Oh, that is missed out. Well, he should have waited for the ball to get to him. Junaid has whipped that one to the leg side. Probably was thinking to go for the catch. He missed out. And that had cost 4 runs to the team. Quick running. 12 gone, 97 for 2. What you admire here from direct hit from the deep will cause another run. Yeah. Blessing in disguise. So, what you like right now in the batting of Zaid Amin is that he's trying to keep it along the carpet. He's not trying to hit it aerial. We've got Aryan Lakra padded up probably. Another left-hander. To the leg side. Chase for the fielder. They'll be looking for 2. Yeah, they got comfortable to it at the end. Well, that is ballooned up. Fielder could only watch sailing over his head. Has gone for half a dozen, 6 runs. What a hit that is. Take that, gentlemen. If you can catch it or just watch it sailing over your head. What a beautiful hit. Just a tab and run, single taken. That's a smart move. Now, probably looks like that is gone for a catch there. Well, it took a while. A long-standing partnership finally comes to an end, where Junaid Khan Afridi tries to hit one over the long on for a big shot, and that was in the air for a real while. But Josh Gyanani finally picks up a wicket. It's 108 for 3. Basit Gori joins Zaid Amin and immediately gets off the mark with a single. So they made sure they were going well, and they are still trying to get that big total on board. Still, they've got 7 overs to go. 109 for 3. Places towards the leg side. They'll be running for 2, and a great running. Exceptional running. This is between the two batters, Basit and Usaid. But you got 2 overs up sleeves. So he's already got a wicket. So the moment he comes into bowl, he targets the wickets. He's looking nothing less than a wicket now. Inside out, into the gap, 4 more. Well, wonderful execution there from Basit. Not an easy shot to execute, especially when you're new to the crease. Flicked on the leg side. Again, they probably will try for two. Yes, no, bit of misfield. They'll pick up only single. Full toss. On to the corner. One bounce into the fence. And that will drive Usaid Amin into 70s. Yeah, easy picking there. Great delivery. Pardon me. Great left over there by a batter. He just left that one going down the leg side. Didn't really trouble that one. Eagerly looking for a wicket, Rahul Bhatia. Will flick on the leg side. Will keep him on strike for the next over. 122 for 3 at the end of 14. What a great shot that is. Very much in control. 4 runs over the mid-off. That's gone up. And that might be over. No. Yes, it is. 4 runs. Well, fielder must have done better than that. But he couldn't stop that one for a boundary there. Usaid Amin is playing with the runs. Well, that's third in a row. Well, he's just toying with the fielders. This time he's gone over the third. And the third was up. He got a 4 runs. Well, looks like he's got a hamper to right. That's 4th boundary in a row. Gokul is doing nothing wrong, but it's just the extraordinary batting of Saeed Amin, who moves to 88. Finding the gaps and just getting boundaries one after the other. And this is a big over, looks like we have in our hands. 16 runs came off just 4 deliveries, and he's dealt with the boundaries only. A firm push. A single. He changed the pace there, a bit of a slower one, and he's bowled a dot ball in the end. I think there's some tips going around from Rashid to Khalid Shah. And in a deep discussion, probably strategies must be going out. Well, Basit Ghori is batting on 8, but along with his partner, Saeed Amin, has batted brilliantly so far. On 92 of just 47 deliveries, and mind you, he's got not out 111 best. Plays a switch hit. And a single there. Probably overthrow. Will give them another piece of run. Yeah, there is Aryan Lakra as well. So the two left-handers taking a tips from the right-hander. Let's put it that way. Mohammad Rashid have been involved in coaching as well. Yeah, so Eric Ball joins him as well. Probably I need to drop the mic and go join them as well because I also need a piece of advice. Rashid is expert. Flicker on the leg side. And that will run away, trickle away for 4 runs, 4 more. Basit Ghauri is now joining the party and scoring runs. And he means business. 148 so far, one last delivery to go. Isurudi Soiza have done well until now, where he's just given 7 in his 5 deliveries, but now that last ball going for 4, it's just spoiled some numbers. It all depends on this final delivery. Well, he's just walked down the track and tries to play across the line, missed the ball, and that would be given as leg byes. So 16 done, 149 for 3. That's uppish, up in the air, and straight to the fielder, only 1. Flicked on the leg side, they'll be probably looking for 2. No, it's just 1. That's up in the air. Could be a chance. Yes, taken finally. The partnership is broken. Basit Ghauri was looking fine, but one shot he played too many. That's gone up in the air for a mile. And that came down straight into the hands. And that's the end of Basit Ghauri. It's wicket number 5 going down. This one with been whipped on the leg side, straight to the fielder, single. Well, the fielder has just dropped a big chance, big opportunity where they had the only chance to stop Usaid Amin from the 100. That's a wide delivery. An extra is just a little bit of a concern for team MacWise Titans. Oh, that wasn't a great timing there. But Lakra tried to hit that one fiercely. Didn't time that one well. But great efforts there from the bowler to try to field that one. I'll pull his length back. Is Soro. And they completed two. Good running, and you need to give credit to Usaid Amin, who's batting on 97, faced 51 deliveries, and has come on batting on just the first over probably, and is still running hard and calling for two himself. Exceptional batting, great commitment, and fitness is top launch. And just that prime example of running. Stopped and run too quickly, taken single, and that takes him to 98 runs of 52 deliveries. Alongside with him is a stylish left-hand all-rounder, Aryan Lakra. Well, he can hit you for sure. So they've got a plenty of batters and good batting lineup. Alif Pharma missed on that occasion. Ball had a little bit of a seam movement, rather swing. One last delivery of over number 18. They've got 160 almost. They'll be working hard in the next 2 overs to get to round 190. Some connection there. And will they be coming back for 2? Yes, they are coming back for 2, and 2 runs concluded into the over. And it's 161 for 4 at the end of 18, Alif Pharma. Right. Flicked on the leg side. Will be only 1, and Usaid moves to 99. It's now his 90s for him. And it took him real while to bring that 3rd figure. He might thought that previous delivery might will give him couple, but excellent fielding from the fielder. Didn't allow him to get that 2nd run. Isuru, the fielder. Now the left-hander. Arslan Ahmed bowling his final over. A slower one, but a lawful toss. Single, which means to say the mean will be on a strike. And this could be the delivery to bring that magical 3rd figure for say the mean, and well deserving 100 it would be for him. There you go. He plays it with soft hands, and that brings the magical number. What a wonderful exhibition of batting this has been from Usaid Amin. He brings the 100. The pavilion is really admired, all on their feet. What a knock this has been, a sensational one. 100 of 54 deliveries. What a great knock. What a great start of the tournament. Conmix presents Sharjah Ramadan League 2026. And a quick run single. We were almost to get 5-wicket hold today by Wasim Abbas, pardon me. Got 4 wickets. We already saw a couple of 50s, but 100 is a special one. And it came right on a day 1, on the game number 2. And it's still going on. He goes for big. Has he got all of it? Has he? Yes, he does. Bhatia tries his every bit to stop that ball from sailing over his head. But the long off couldn't really stop that one, and it goes for a maximum. He just announced that I've crossed my 100. And yet still 7 more deliveries to go. Let's see how further he can take his team, Alif Pharma, to post a big total. They are definitely eyeing to get 190. Still 7 more deliveries to go. 182 the projected total says. They need a big over. Flick on the leg side. He shuffled across. There'll be only one. And Usaid will keep the strike. It's 172 for 4. Go get that back. In fact, it has come itself out back from the stands. Look at that. Outside off, bit too much weight. He's played that uppercut and got the result of a maximum 6 runs to be added to the total. And now they are at 178. Remaining 5 deliveries. Isoro D'Souza is in a bit of trouble by getting hit for a maximum on a very first delivery. And mind you, with that 6, he's crossed out his best figures of 111. Another one. Has he got out of it? The fielder is circling around. Will he get there? No, but he's saved a boundary there. It will be only single. Usaid moves to, they are coming back for the overthrows. They'll get 2 and we'll get the entertainment as well. Usaid Amin will be on a strike with his 115 runs. His previous best, mind you, was 111 not out. And he's crossed that one, but definitely he'll try to post a big one this time. He's unstoppable, simple as that. 180 on board. Well, that goes through the covers. They'll be looking for 1 only. Yep. 181, last 3 deliveries. Can they get 9 more runs to post that 190 runs, which will be slightly a big one, so that they can finally think they are on a safe zone. Shuffles and missed. Well, Aryan Lakra is looking for that one middle of the wood to get him going. The problem is only remaining 2 deliveries, 2 legal deliveries to go in this innings. And to bring that 190, or probably they'll need somewhere close to it. So 2 boundaries will do the job for him. Well, he's made room for himself and smartly bowled. Outside off, just inside the line, out of the reach of the batsman, because he made the room outside off. And he couldn't connect that one. He didn't have any option than letting it go. Shuffles, and that is up in the air. Difficult one for the fielder. Just stripped in front of the 3 fielders. And they'll pick up 2. And that would be it. That will conclude the innings, and the target would be 184 runs. But it's a well batted and well battled by Usaid Amin. What a knock he played. Out of 183, he scored 116 runs himself, along with Aryan Lakra, who couldn't time the ball in the end. But I think Alif Pharma would be happy with the proceeding, how things started and how things were going in the middle. But courtesy one good partnership between Junaid Khan Afridi and Usaid Amin has taken team into the comfortable position where they scored 183 runs with 4 wickets down in their all allotted quota of 20 overs. Now, to see the reply of Mecwise Titans, they need 184 to win this game with their quota of 20 overs. Time for us to go for the break, and when we come back, we'll see the action. First delivery coming in from Shahid Shabir. That ball has moved away. A hint of seam and a bit of a swing as well. Very watchful there, Punia Bhatia. Along with Zain, they'll take a little time to get going for sure. Still no run. Still holding it. Yeah, they don't really need to rush in because to chase that score, you will need a little bit of a patience. The fourth delivery on a throat has gone dot ball. They are wise that they are not trying to hit for the big shot. It's just that you need to keep yourself calm. And you have to spend some time at the crease, get your eyes in first. Yeah, there you go. First runs, single came off. So they just need to maintain that, keep it below than 10 runs and over in terms of chasing this one down. Very watchful, smart batting, solidly behind that. A good over from Shahid Shabir. Given one, it's 1-for-none at the end of first. Muhammad Ali, the new bowler in. Yeah, he's been trying to bowl wicket to wicket. With the new ball, he'll get a little bit of a movement early on. That is uppish. Could be a chance. Fielder settling underneath. It only needs to drop that one down. Well, an opportunity goes down. How unlucky that is for Muhammad Ali Sumro. Well, he's just bowled that quick delivery, had a little bit of a skid on, and the fielder had an easy chance in the end to grab that one down, but he's put it down. Yeah, not a great signs there. And this one to the leg side. Oh, that is placed beautifully into the gap. And that goes through the extra cover for 4 runs. Width was over here. And Punya says thank you very much. Oh, that's good delivery. That's coming in. That seamed in as well. Brilliant bowling there from Muhammad Ali. Unlucky he couldn't get that wicket. It's 8 for none at the end of 2. Flick on the leg side. It's in the gap, but not enough wheels to hit the boundary line. Uppish to end of the bat, but that will be slightly away from the fielder. They'll be pushing for 2 and easy 2 at the end. Oh, that is up. And that is a punch from the back foot from Bhatia. And that has travelled. Great, great shot. He's just shuffled across and came under the line of the ball so brilliantly. Well, that is just going straight to the fielder. Junaid was the fielder there with the exceptional fielding. Yeah, that's ripped off the pad. And that will go all the way for 4 runs, and that's given as leg buys. Yeah, but I think they'll take that one. 3 overs gone, 20 for none. Well, the hard swing of the batter just got over the stumps. A little bit of just the extra bounce. A great bowling there from Muhammad Ali. And they're just keeping it really tight line and length. This power play are very crucial. So they have to get some runs. I think they'll be eyeing to get at least 50 runs in the power play. Oh, that's been cut away, and that is gone for 4 runs. That was much needed boundary, and just placed it to the perfection. Zain now getting into the act. A dot ball there. Good comeback by Muhammad Ali. Was just a bit of a back of the line delivery. He's got up and over, and that's sailed over all the way. Right over the board of Convex, and that's gone for 6. A wonderful strike there. Well, that's a wonderful piece of fielding. Excellent piece of fielding. Tahir Zaman bowls his first delivery. Just outside off. A bit of an extra bounce. A lovely collect there from the keeper. Safir Tariq would be delighted to get that kind of a bounce. Tahir Zaman gets a bit of a kick from the surface. Beats the batsman with the piece. No timing on that. Oh, this one gets a connection. And one bounce into the fence. 4 runs. Yeah, lovely lofted shot here. Not in control, but yes. 4 runs. And one more time, that's gone up and over. That will just trickle away, tease the fielder and hit the rope for 4 runs. This is smart batting. Not a lot of width outside off from Tahir, but as they say, if you want to hit the ball, hit it hard. So they did exactly what it was required to get 4 runs. Well, it's straight over the bowler head, and this time it's gone for 4 more. 3 boundaries in a row, and that is got MT in control. 5 overs gone, 43 for none. Well, the spinner comes in, Sayed Rahman. He's bowling a bit too quick. The shorter run up. One run taken, and they'll be sticking to a single only. Oh, that's gone. Over the backward point for 4 runs, and the ball stays into the stand. Yeah, only offered width. It's just quick bowling. "49 runs on board. Just over the fielder. Punya Bhatia looking sharp now. He's hit that one well. Waited for the ball to land in front. That was in the slot, and he knew it how much risk he's taking. With that boundary they required, and the current run rate is almost neck to neck. I think they'd be delighted to get this kind of a power play where they haven't lost a single wicket, scored 53 runs. We'll spin into the attack now. Comes in Aryan Dakra. For the first change, I took that inside edge. 2 runs offered. Yeah, he's trying to bowl too full right in the slot, not offering him with a chance to hit for the big shot. A bit of a late cut there. Got 2 runs. It's a good sign that they're not really accelerating or playing the big shots or taking risk, but they are making sure they rotate the strike. Just single. They haven't got a boundary in the over, and the towels are out already, so the dew is already there in that green, lush green outfield. So it will really take a bit of a toll for the bowlers, especially the spinners. They'll have a little tough time, but Aryan have done well. He's given 6 in that over. 7 gone, 59 for none. Flashed head. Looks like that would be wonderful work there. A bit of football skill there. Certainly saved a boundary. Great work in the outfield. Oh, this one is a better one. Straight down the ground. There'll be only single again. It's been a while that they struck a boundary. They need a boundary to come in. Yeah, that is aerial. A boundary. Finally, they break the shackles on the last delivery. And they bring that boundary they were looking for. End of 8, 67 for none. Flick on the leg side. They'll be pushing back for 2. Well, a bit of a hurry in the running. They've got home safely. Good running between the wicket there. Zain and Punya Bhatia have really done well to construct this partnership of worth 69 runs so far. And by keeping wickets in hand, they'll have plenty of chances to chase 184 runs is the target, where they're just trying to keep that required run rate in check and keeping it below than 10 run and over. Single will be given on that. Rattles the stumps. That has gone through. Came in with the arm ball. And it is the first blood has been drawn. Lakra strikes. Got them the first breakthrough. Punya Bhatia walking out with a lovely delivery there. There's a bit of a skid on as well. Yeah, wonderful. Targets the leg stick. That just came in with the beauty from the left armour. Well, the new batter coming in is Aditya Sarna. And he will take a little time to get going, so a little bit more of a responsibility on Zain, who's batting beautifully on 34 of 21. Well, that's gone towards the third, and will be a chase for, The ball wins the race here because he couldn't stop that one. Timely dive. But a bit of a rub of green there towards Aditya. That was much needed boundary. Doesn't matter how you get it. At the moment, what they're looking for is runs. Single to end the over. 9 gone, 75 for 1. I'll just say them in. The all-rounder comes in to the attack. The Centurion had to roll his arms over. I think nothing taking away from his batting. He's done his job with the bat, but now the job is not over for the all-rounder. And the kind of form he is in, I would be no surprise if he can get them the breakthrough. They should be looking for two, but no, they'll settle with one only. Yeah, they should be pushing for two. I think that's one thing they need to work on. Convert ones into twos and twos into threes. Good bowling this is. Headed towards the covers. Worth a shout there. That will conclude the innings. It's a drinks. 10 overs done, 81 for 1. 99 required of 55. This one is belted hard and over the fielder into the stands. 6 runs. I think Aryan have done well, barring that last delivery. He's picked up a very crucial wicket as well of a Zain who was taking the game away, but now Aditya is taking the charge. 91 for 2 at the end of 11. Well, that ball has really kept low. But as he tried to hit that one, say this ball slightly fuller on that occasion. A full toss flicked on the leg side. Yeah, that looks like a fine touch. Aryan couldn't stop that one, and that has gone with a bullet pace right into the gap. Superb timing on that. They'll need few more of those. Hit it straight, and that would be cut down from the boundary line. Yeah, the intent is there to go for the big shots. Find the boundaries regularly, at least a boundary in an over. They have to get to 10.5 runs in over. Not offering too much width outside off, neither allowing batsman to free his arms. Say the mean. Along the carpet. Only one will be added. So that will conclude the over number 12. It's 99 for 2. Lakra to bowl his final over. He's picked up 2. already. So there'll be more demand from the team of MacWise Titans. From Lakra to provide the breakthrough. It's 100 up for MT. Sharp bowling. Again an arm ball. And he's already been rewarded for his arm balls. Quick running. Whoa. That's gone. What a throw. Bullseye there, Aryan Lakra. He cannot do anything wrong in the field tonight. Quickly ran off. And that was a suicidal run out. Have a look at a pick and throw. Yeah, he was indeed well behind that popping crease. And direct hit is always a trouble for the batter. Yeah, he's not in the frame here. Have a look at that one. Release and ready. Quick pick and throw. Yeah, there you go. Well shot there. Great, great fielding there from Aryan. Single will be added there. Just flick on the leg side. Last couple of deliveries from Aryan. I think it's a smart move. Let that go off. He's been bowling well, so really no need to force him to get run off him. He's got one last delivery. A full toss. Placed it. Well, all those balls were really in the target. One loosener and you pay the price. A full toss. Easy picking there for the batsman. 108 for 3 after 13. Back to the bowler. Some work needs to be done here. 11.25 required. Well, that is up and only single. And currently Alif Pharma would not mind those ones or twos even. That last run out has changed the momentum of the game. That's put away, heaved it on the leg side, brings the boundary. This is what they require. MacWise Titans have to get those boundaries coming in. And this one was a loosener from Amin. Bowled towards the pads. And that's easy picking for a batter. A good comeback there. At occasion when, say, the mean bowls, the ball has been in a couple of occasions keeping low. If he gets one right, it could be a problem for a batter. End of over. 14 gone, 115 for 3. Tahir Zaman is being brought back into the attack. He's got 3 overs up sleeves. His first wasn't too good. He's given 13, but now he's making a comeback into the spell. Started with a full toss. Well, this one has been hit over mid-off, and that will go for 4 runs. I think MT is looking for a one big over to make a comeback in this game, and this could be that over if they accelerate. They've got 5 runs of just 2 deliveries. I think 18 or 17 or probably somewhere close to 20 runs if they can grab in an over. They'll certainly have a comeback in the game. And this is what they're looking to bring that required run rate down to 10. Shuffles and placed it behind. Straight to the fielder, and he takes a wonderful, wonderful catch. It's Junaid Khan Afridi who takes the blinder, diving to the right. And it's just unbelievable catch. Yeah, look at that. Diving to the right. Running catch. Well, great comeback here from Alif Pharma. It's 120 for 4. Good bowling. That took a feather edge as well, but didn't carry to the keeper. Safir Tariq with a lovely grab. Two more deliveries to go from Tahir Zaman, second over. And it looks like he's got no turning back from here. Again, a good delivery there. With pace and a bit of angling it into the left-hander. Last delivery, the 15th over. Ripped off the pads, not of the clean collect Shafir Tariq. It will be leg buys given by the umpire, and that will conclude the over. 15 gone, 122 for 4. Well, that's up and taken. Well, this is a pure example of a brilliant fielding can get you done. They can provide you the wicket at the right time, and this time it's Hussain Amin who's picked up a wicket that was being put away, whipped on the leg side. And fielder have done a great job to take that catch. It's clean, I think. And that's our wicket goes down again at the wrong time for Mecwise Titans. 122 for 5. Yeah, again now a drop and run. No connection. The pressure is just piling up. Back to the bowler. Yeah, they've got to bring the boundaries so far in this over. They got hardly runs. They have to bring the boundary in the final delivery to be in the game. Worked on the leg side. The call should be 2 and they will get 2 easily in the end. Over number 16 comes to an end. 126 for 5. The require is 58 runs. In last 4 overs, the game is pretty tight. Yeah, worked on the leg side. This will be in the gap. One bounce into the fence. Not a bad start of the over. Just Nani has to bring something to the table. Now, required run rate of 14. For that, I think somebody have to really work hard. Now the move to 130 with the 5 wickets down. I think they have to bring more boundaries and more 4s and 6s into the play to win this game. They made room outside off. Coming back for 2. They have to hurry. And they'll get a couple at least. Well, he intended to play onto the leg side. The ball goes to the off. But more importantly, they will get 4 runs, and that is what they need at the moment. Runs, doesn't matter how they get. Tarzman has been expensive in this over. Looks like the batters are working hard to get that run chased. Well, they'll get 4 runs. Well, it was just timing, not really hard work or hit that ball too hard. Placed it in the gap. It was straight and well away from the fielder. With 3 boundaries in 4 overs and a couple of runs. Could be a chance of making a comeback in the contest. Mecwise Titans. A plenty of work to do for Josh. Shot. And Josh Gainani kicking himself, missing out on that delivery. That could have easily travelled for 6 if there was a proper connection. So the occasion is getting a lot different here with every single delivery. The required run rate. Again, a shorter length delivery would be a legal one. A dot one here. The required run rate is just piling up and down, just like a heartbeat. 140 for 5 at the end of 17 overs. Hit that one hard. Khalid Shah couldn't stop that one. With all his efforts to dive and stop that boundary. Isuro de Souza has really put it away for 4 runs. Started the over with a boundary. That looks a good sign. They have to carry the momentum. Have to bring those boundaries in. It's almost 14 and above this required run rate. Onto the wickets. Played with a straight bat, and a single will be given to Jash Gyanani, who's also doing the anchoring role at the other end. There's some changes in the field, moving that backward point behind towards the fence, the boundary line. They've got 4 fielders inside the ring. The mid-off is up. Third and fine are up. Straight to the fielder, but he missed that one. Hamad Khan should have stopped that one. It was an easy one. The dot ball, the ball supposed to be a dot ball, which has ended up in a boundary. Plenty of voices around Muhammad Ali. Khalid Shah into his ears. Yeah, ideally that wasn't a bad delivery. He's done his job, but he needs support from the fielder now. Smart move, moving that mid-off back and bringing the square leg in. Tries to play the switch hit. No connection, not a better connection. 4-1, 4-1. 10 runs. Already they've got in the over. Now the last 2 deliveries, these 2 deliveries need to hit at least 1 boundary of these 2 deliveries. 150 is up finally. 34 required of 14. Plenty of work required. There's some changes in the field. The third is being finer, or in fact, they're moving the third towards the fine leg and bringing the third in. Got the fielders out. One is patrolling the extra cover region. And a backward point. They've got fine leg. And they've got square leg out. They've got mid wicket out. Yeah, the 6th fielder was out. Now they pushed back the backward point in. Flick on the leg side. Should be a call for 2. Oh, misfield. Will certainly bring them a boundary here. Well, it's a famous saying. A flick on the leg side, and they say that fortune favors the brave. Yeah, it just purely a due factor coming in, not on the ball, but in the ground as well. Fielder couldn't stop that one because he slipped out of it. So again, the affair continues. 4-1, 4-1, 4. A dot ball to end the over. So it's a very tight situation. 15 runs required. From the last 2 overs, they need 30 to win. Penultimate over. He followed him and he's put that one away. That is gone just inside the boundary line for a boundary. 4 from the very first delivery. With every single delivery, the game is just getting settled. It's just lying in the balance. Yeah, just inside the rope. He tried to follow him with the shorter length delivery, where Josh was making room. And it came in the slot nicely into that middle of that wood. He shuffled and they'll be running off. Leg byes probably. Yes, it is leg by, signaling Nadeem Anjum. Yeah, I don't think so. They'll mind those leg byes, or however, what they need right now, the need of the hour is runs. Tahir Zaman has picked up a wicket and he's got last 4 deliveries and he's bowling the penultimate over, the most crucial over of the game. A change in the field now. Third is gone back and they're pushing the long on behind as well. The mid-off is up. Oh, they're bringing the third up. They'll be finishing the first run too quickly. They'll pick up single only. You've sent back Jash Gianani. Has sent his partner back. So 24 needed of 9 deliveries. A pretty solid contest here. Just batting on 25 for 15. Can he pull the game up? Finally, well, that was a great work from the keeper. He's collected well, Safir Tariq. That has stripped off the pads. Tahir Zaman smartly bowled on that occasion. Followed the batter. Followed his footwork. Not easy for the fast bowler to keep an eye on that legs which is moving around, shuffling across or making room. Well, for me, this is the over, make it or break it. D'Souza got to bring something to the table. He's batting on 13 of 7 deliveries, but he's got the capability to go for the big shots. He's cool, he's calm. No pressure. The cover and the mid-off both are up. They want him to play on the leg side. Oh, he goes up. He finds the gap. The chase is on. The ball wins the race. This one hits the rope and he gets the 4 runs. Much needed boundary. Yeah, not a great execution from Tahir because he's kept that all his fielders on the leg side. And is bowling on to the offside and offering width. Not smart bowling. He's got to bowl according to his field set. I think there will be a change in field now. Ahmad Ahmed Khan had word, but no changes in the field. It's the same field. Mid-off, cover, both up. Long on back, mid-wicket back, square is back. This is the line he need to bowl. Wicket to wicket. That's where he need to stick to contain some runs. One last over, in fact, in the game. And they need 18 runs to win. Well, what a game we have in our hands. 166 for 5. Muhammad Ali to bowl the final over. 18 needed in the last over. He's packed the leg side to prevent the boundaries. One fielder towards the extra cover. The rest all are at the leg side. The mid-off is up, cover is up. The third is up. We've got that point up. He bowls onto the leg side. And that's where he needs to be all the time. So no room for the boundary. If batter really want to work, should go for the big hit. Josh has to take the aerial route. With the remaining 5 deliveries, 17 required. Again, some changes to the field, I reckon. Yeah, the extra cover and the cover fielder are back at the boundary line. Mid-on is behind, and that mid-wicket is up now. Pardon me, it's a left-hander. So they've got leg side more covered again. They've got the third out and the extra cover. Mid-off is back. Well, there you go. Now coming in is third. And the mid-wicket is going back towards the fence. The third and the final leg both are up. Something scoop would be a better idea. No, he has the different plans altogether. Wants to go big. And Hamad takes that catch. And that brings the end of Jash Gainani's knock. He tries to hit one big shot. Couldn't clear the fielder. But smart working. He set the field nicely to trap the batter where the pressure was ballooning up, and he had no other choice to take the aerial route, and Hamad making no mistake in taking that catch, and that brings the end of a fine knock, but not a satisfying one. He's not happy, Josh. So he couldn't finish the job. Now with 4 more deliveries, 17 required. Well, he goes up and straight into the hands. Usaid Amin cannot do anything wrong tonight. He takes that catch and Muhammad Ali picks up his second. With 167, 7 wickets are down. Two wickets on throat. On a hat-trick is Muhammad Ali. Well, he was too close to get the hat-trick. This is good bowling. Very good bowling. He shuffled across. Oh. Bhatia. sure he's going to get some blueprints tomorrow morning. Some bruises. I think this game is almost done and dusted. And Alif Pharma has done a wonderful job defending 184 runs. A bit of a calm and composed, a sigh of relief there from Alif Pharma. Just batted well. And Zain made sure that they give them enough runs on board in the final, that where they needed runs, where they collapsed. I think that run out from Lakra has changed the momentum of the game. One last delivery. And now they've got the cover up. Dot ball. And that would be it. End of the game. It was a wonderful fight back from Mecwise Titans. But it is UAE Alif Pharma who's won this game, their first game. They've got the victory of 14 runs over Mecwise Titans. They'll be happy to grab those 2 points. A wonderful day of cricket here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, the home of cricket here in UAE. Connex presents Sharjah Ramadan League 2026. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-match presentation of MacWise Sharjah Ramadan League 2026. We are on its 37th edition of this tournament. Well, first of all, we would like to thank all the administration work from Sharjah Cricket Stadium and its administrations working day and night behind the scenes for organizing such a wonderful event. And now we would like to thank our sponsors. Well, we have got a title sponsor, Conmix, the leading manufacturer of ready-mix concrete and pre-mix plasters in the Middle East. And we have got commercial partners, Sports Ethics. We've got broadcasting partner, cricketlaunch.tv. Well, thank you all our sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible. But coming into the game where Alif Pharma has shown some great capability in their batting. They had the early the wicket going down while posting a score of 183 runs, target of 184. But they managed to get that done with one of a century in the game as well. But before that, I would like to thank Mr. Tehseen Javed for commencing ahead and providing the Player of the Match award. That goes to none other than somebody scoring 116, picking up wicket, catches. He could do nothing wrong tonight. It is... well, Said Amin, the player of the match from Alif Pharma. What a clinical knock he's played of 116 runs. It's been wonderful with wicket and catches. He's been all the time in the game. And a perfect team work we have seen from Alif Pharma. And a team, man, Said, you could not do anything wrong tonight. First, take us through your batting. You batted well. You posted your highest total individual of 116 runs. Was there any pressure that early wicket was gone down?
First of all, thanks to Allah, and it was not a pressure for me for this condition, and I just tried to play according to the ball. That helps me to get 100.
Well, take us through that. The first game of the Ramadan League, and you got 100. Anything better you could have asked?
Yeah, inshallah. I tried to make more centuries like this. So, yeah, looking forward to make a good impact.
But now, take us through the game as well. There was a pressure game in the middle phase. Did you thought for a moment that this would be chased?
No. They played really well, but all credit goes to the team. It was an all collective effort. The run out that Aryan did and the catch that Juni took, it was all collective effort.
Well, you have taken some catches as well, and wicket also. You have done well, contributed for your team.
I didn't count my performance. Yeah, it was all collective effort.
Well, you have done wonderful job for your team tonight. Looking forward for many more performances like this from you.
Inshallah, thank you so much.
Well, that is from the post-match presentation, and Alif Pharma winning that second game of the league. We'll come back tomorrow with more action. We promise you. Until then, stay safe. It's good night.